I'm too dumb to be in honors classes.
I have dyslexia. I can't do this.
I'm too dumb to pass 8th grade.
I'm not smart enough to pass 7th grade.
I'm not smart enough.
You're not doing enough.
I should just give up.
I wasn't meant for this.
I'm here to tell you that our families are wanting educational equity. When we say that our families are apathetic or don't care about our students, often really it just lies in parents not understanding our systems or how to navigate those systems. We might say students have access to getting on an IEP or getting on a 504, but do parents understand those systems? We might say that students are failing and they can't do X, Y, and Z, but do families understand how to support their students? The most common example of this is Common Core Math, where teachers were so frustrated that students weren't able to get the support for Common Core Math at home, but were parents given resources to learn how to do Common Core Math and navigate the system of a changing curriculum. But oftentimes, our assumption of apathy is truly just an assumption based on our lack of knowledge of what's going on at home, and building relationships with our families and community partners can often mitigate the problem that we are seeing. Again, is this thing on? That means assuming best intent, people. So now you might be telling me, now Kirkley, how do we solve this problem that's obviously impacting our kids' ability to have educational equity? Well, that's kind of simple. It all results down to our relationships with the people that care about them most. So what if, instead of assuming things about our families, we ask them first, what is your work life at home? What is your schedule? What is the best way to get in contact with you? What if we as a district constantly ask them for good contact information rather than assuming that parents don't want to provide good contact information? What if, instead of assuming that our systems are working, we ask for feedback on our systems? And when we ask for feedback on our systems, we implement change. Now, not everything will work for everyone, but at least offering that individualization gives parents and families the access to have the opportunity to be there for their kid. Now, what I'm hoping for in doing this is creating a two-way street with our parents, offering yourself as a resource. Parents might not know everything right away, but offer yourself to be able to answer questions parents may have or families may have of you. But when you create a relationship with your families, that is a two-way street, offering that advice, offering a sense of community, they'll listen to you. I've seen that success in my own room, and it can spread, and it has to be systemic for it to work. While I'm sending out quarterly surveys asking for their feedback, is my communication effective? Am I sending it in ample times? Is there systems that you don't understand? I send out newsletters breaking down my curriculum and easy ways for it to connect to their everyday life. Families want to support you. And when I'm going out of my way to present the positive of their students, they often are more receptive to the criticism I have and often are there to support their students. And once I accept that responsibility and offer families a seat at the table, they often want to eat with me. Don't know where to start? Start with a family. Talk to a family you feel comfortable with. They're here to help you. They're here to support you, and they're here to support their child's success. And ultimately, the success of your classroom is dependent on how much your kids' champions are anchored into their learning. So let's assume the best of our families and do the best we can to support them by inviting them in and asking them what they need instead of assuming what they need and letting them be the expert of their solution.
Together, we can do this.
Together 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 we can do this.
Together, we can do this.
Together, we can do this.
Together we can do this.
Together we can do this.
Together we can do this. Together we can do this.